Hello and welcome to Ixion. Ixion is a city builder, resource management type game. And right off the bat, we have a photosensitive seizure warning, so please be careful with watching. This game takes place in space and requires you to manage a space station, as far as I understand it. And of course, that is immediately too loud. Maybe something like that. Okay, there we go. So, difficulty mode. Limited resources. I'm thinking we keep this casual and just go journey, and I don't think default would be too difficult, but I imagine journey will be more casual, which is how I would like to play. Yeah. Let's watch this intro. $20.49. Okay.
Launch control, we have typing clearance for shuttle launch. Initiate Stanford protocol.
Flight procedures, check. Guidance go.
Okay, Horizon online.
Batista safety protocol, check.
Launch control to EMB Charon. All systems are go.
Launch is imminent. Personnel are instructed to evacuate the launch pad.
Is 30 seconds.
Deflectors up.
Opening matches. 10, 9, 8, 7,
Ignition.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Lift off.
Launch sequence complete. EMB Charon heading for low Earth orbit. Transferring data to inner heaven. Master received.
Keep involved.
Visualize approaching near Tycho structure.
PPS Tycoon to EMD share. You have clearance for final approach. EMD share. You have been assigned to Tycoon Docking Bay. Welcome on board, passengers. Shuttle EMV Charon is now docked. Sector 1 empowered and pressurized. Munchie decontamination protocol online. Disembarkation authorized. Message to crew members. Welcome on board the Tycoon, property of Dolus Aerospace Engineering Corporation. You will soon be given your assignments, but until then, please continue to wait near the docking bay. We hope you have a productive voyage, and would like to thank you for your contribution towards humanity's future. Administrator, I am Eden, the personal assistant installed on board the Tycoon. In accordance with the Munchie Protocol, I have been designed to take into consideration your complete psychological profile so that I may more accurately respond to any needs you may have. My primary purpose is to ensure the Tycoon's automated systems function efficiently. I will keep track of the tasks that are necessary for you to fulfill your prerogative of reaching Proxima Centauri and carrying out field research, mining operations, manufacturing protocols, and Dolos colonization tests.
Okay.
Administrator, I wanted to introduce you to your first tasks personally. I'm Dolos' cryonics lead, Marduk Council member Giovanni Battista.
Giovanni.
So, let's see. Your first objective will be to begin setting up essential infrastructure aboard the Tycoon, meeting the environmental conditions that are required to support your crew. Having laid these foundations, you will then oversee the installation of the Vol engine and perform a short test jump to Proxima Centauri. Upon arrival, your research teams will carry out a brief survey of local space, gather a few rock and coal dust samples, fire up the colonization protocol, begin building the foundations for mankind's future, yada yada yada. And then you'll come back. Now, in order to achieve this, you'll need to familiarize yourself with the Tycoon's core functions. It's no big deal. There's the production, stockpiling and distribution of resources, construction, balancing of power output with allocation. Oh, and space exploration, setting out expeditions and all that. Basically, everything needed to establish scientific advancement and harmonious autonomy on board the Tycoon following the first test of its Vol engine. Eden's gonna display and keep track of your main objectives. Oh, and Administrator, don't let the position go to your head. Veneer has insisted to center Dolos' focus on the Tycoon, but this mission is just in preparation for our next project, the Protagoras. The Marduk Council worked damn hard to pull this mission together ahead of schedule. So, toe the line, do as you're told, and bring the Tycoon back in one piece. Leave the grand gestures and saving of mankind from ecosystemic destruction to us, okay? One last word of advice. We don't all think like Veneer Dolos. As of yet, no human law has been officially established amongst the stars. That sounds like an opportunity knocking to me.
Okay. Interesting. Before we close transmission, I want to turn down the music. To something like that. And maybe turn down the sound effects as well. Okay. Okay, no more transmission. So, we've got some sectors. We can see Sector 1. I'm guessing there's 6 of them. We got a population here with a bunch of workers, non-workers, colonists. We got some food. We also have a tracker for how many are in space. Sector stability. We've got 10 happy from Almighty Dolos buff. Well, step 1's build a workshop. Let's go through these tutorials. Actually, maybe not. Interior, exterior, planetary system. Okay. WASD, zoom in and out. QEW. Okay, build buildings. You need alloys. Sometimes they can cost electronics. Require some amount of power to be active. Activating a building increases required number of workers within the sector. Having enough workers to operate acting buildings is essential to maintain safety. You can activate and deactivate buildings to alter how many workers are needed. Okay. Building is not connected to an active stockpile. Okay, interesting. So we got a big button here. We can build roads. Let's maybe just connect everything for now. Good. So who builds this? Nobody's really building this right now. Okay. Workshop allows for construction of buildings. And stockpile allows to hold the resources. Okay, so let's build a workshop, which is the first. I see there's a little arrows here. How do I rotate it? How do I rotate? Construction. Rotate with R key. Okay. Let's do something like that. Resources has not been selected for stockpile. Well, I see we got a lot of this stuff. And we have some of this. What's this? Food. Okay. Let's build 2 stockpiles. One for... Oh, I can only build 1. So let me put the food here too. Good. Oh. I can only select 1? I guess I can only select 1. That's okay. This is free power. Requires 2 energy. Or the cost was free. Requires 2 energy and 4 workers. "17 workers are required for the sector. 85 workers are available." Okay, so this is a building type of... If I put it here... Okay, click on the alloy icon above the supply to collect resources. Oh, they're not automatically collected? Okay, and then we got little guys going here. We got a builder guy building the road. Let's build another stockpile. Probably like here. And make this...
I have established a connection with Dolus's lead data scientist, Emma Klein.
Okay. I kind of wanted to build more stuff, but sure, let's talk to Emma Klein. We got a new tutorial too. Some resources are raw and must be transformed before they can be utilized. Iron can be converted to alloys, carbon to polymer, silicone to electronics, hydrogen into power, ice into water, waste into garbage. Recycled into other resources. Okay. Alloy is used for buildings, polymer for spaceships and solar energy, electronics for advanced construction, food is to feed the population, cryonics pods used to gain new members. Okay, science points to gain technology. Resources need to be stored in stockpiles. Stockpiles can only store 1 type of resource at a time and have an upgradable maximum capacity. Okay. Supplies have been left by Dolus to finish station facility construction. Oh, these are supplies that are left, so they're not renewable. Each stockpile has a number of dedicated transport vehicles. Starting at 5, transporters move resources from stockpiles to locations requiring resources. These transporters cannot go to other sectors. The intersector ones will only attend to resources transfers between sectors. Okay, I see. So we can have sector specialization. That's pretty neat. Assembly. When rebuilding is placed, construction begins. Stockpiles will send resource transports to deliver the resources to the construction sites, and then any active workshop will send a mech to assemble the building. Okay. Roads. Roads can be built or destroyed. Road network is the main way to transport goods and costs no resources to build. Okay. Even though you only have one sector available at the beginning, there are 6 sectors contain constructible areas of the station. Each sector has a gateway. Sectors can be accessed by panning the camera left or right, or clicking the minimap in the bottom left corner. Each sector has 56 by 30 tiles. The resource bar at the top of the screen shows resource amounts on the ship. The top numbers are the total resources in all sectors, and the bottom numbers are the current sector's numbers. Okay, that's really good to know. Each sector has a dedicated panel displaying information unique to that sector. Crew members, ability, work, power, batteries, and available water. Oh, I didn't see that one. Okay. Unlocking sectors, you can unlock them by overriding the locking algorithms. This process comes at a one-time cost of electronics. Unlocking new sectors increases the structural demands, raising its overall fragility, and thus requiring a high hull depletion rate. Okay. Battery charge is displayed in the inner section of the map. When a sector's battery bar is full, the batteries in the sector are said to be completely charged. Alright, let's listen to Emma.
Administrator, Mr. Dolos has made it abundantly clear when it comes to security. Given the importance of the Tycoon, we must have full control over what is happening inside the station. My name is Emma Klein, Dolos' lead data scientist and member of the Marduk Council. My department have just completed final synchronization between Eden and our data treatment tool, the DLS. The DLS, or Data Listening System, is capable of scanning, recording, and parsing exchanges of any kind. The DLS programming that is a part of Eden will filter all data collected and bring to your attention only the most relevant information. It will also provide you with a condensed overview of any situations that may arise and formulate potential future outcomes. It will permit you to give direct orders without having to go through additional unnecessary paperwork. Eden will then take care of everything via their DLS accreditation. As is often the case with tools produced by my department, I think you'll find that once you start using the DLS, you'll never be able to do without it. Oh, and before I let you go ahead and start writing history, Dr. Munchie, our lead medical expert, wanted me to bring to your attention a possible side effect of vol jumping. Whilst there is a correlation between prolonged space travel and the development of early onset dementia, he believes that a vol jump has the potential to accelerate this process, although this is yet to be proven. His recommendation is for you to immediately send any crew members that are exhibiting uncharacteristic or symptomatic behavior to an infirmary, as these facilities are equipped to treat the mind as well as the body. Remember that all of your actions and choices are being recorded by Eden. We are not affiliated with any national or even international organization. The only people that you are answerable to are those of us who sit on the Marduk Council, who represent the collective interests and ambitions of the company.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Okay, but the company isn't on the ship, right? So I'm like powerful. Requests. The crew communicates with you via the DLS system. A number of options are presented, allowing you to choose how to respond to crew requests. Click the magnifying glass to examine the DLS event. These can be explored on the planetary system map, or crew requests from inside the Tycoon. It's weird spelling. Your actions in response to crew requests may have a positive or negative effect on trust. Be mindful of trying to offer the best outcomes for the population. Can cause more damages should you fail to deliver on your promises. Refusing crew requests inside the stations have no immediate consequences and is a wiser decision than committing yourself to an unachievable, impractical course of action. Interesting. Okay. Population. The crew of the Tycoon represented by this icon, living conditions, impact stability. The more people that are on the station, the more hope your crew will have for the future. However, growing numbers will scale up resources needed. Make sure you always are a step ahead. Tycoon crew is split into workers and non-workers. The latter do not have sufficient skills to operate the station facilities. People need food to survive. The crew will eat at set intervals, and meal cycles occurring every 5 cycles. Okay. If they are not provided with food at this time, they will begin to starve. After missing 3 meals, the starving population will progressively die. A crew member will recover from starvation after eating a meal. Rather than waiting for the next meal cycle, starving crew members can instead eat at the start of the next cycle in which enough food is available. This behavior can be toggled on and off for a sector from within a mess hall's building panel. I think keeping it a default would make the most sense, because then they can eat as needed. Okay, homelessness. The primary cause of instability in a station is homelessness. Make sure that crew members have quarters to live in. This panel provides you with important population statistics and allows you to transfer crew members between sectors. Crew members are transferred at a rate of 1 sector per cycle. So it takes 1 cycle to go all the way, or 3 cycles to go down. 1, 2, 3. The left side panel displays detailed statistics of the current sector's population and shows a top-level overview of population across the sectors. Transfer migration log, you can see a log of transfers, I'm guessing. Okay. And a time control. Time can be stopped or sped up. Controls are found at the bottom of the screen. There's space, alpha 1, alpha 2, and alpha 3 for that. So let's pause time, because I feel like there's a lot that we should probably be doing without having our cycles go. Where's the cycle count? Oh, so we're already on cycle 10, and it's a meal cycle. Okay, so what's this? We get polymer. This thing is full. Oh, hello. How did I get here? Is there any way to get here without clicking that? Okay. Iron, there's no iron. There's a lot of polymers or alloys. Because iron becomes... Oh, I see. It actually tells you. And then there's the waste, hydrogen for power, I believe it was. We got food. In sector, food is stored for 5 meals. There's only enough for 5 meals. So our top priority would be to get some kind of farm going, maybe. The food, what's this? There's an event available here. Is there any way to access that technology tree? Oh, I might not... Wait, resolve communal dining in the workshop in Sector 1. Could build a tech lab. Upgrade science, use science and to research and unlock new buildings and upgrades. And then we've got crew quarters and infirmary for when we need to travel through space, and if there's any injuries. Requires 5. This doesn't require workers. That's kind of odd, but okay. So we have 26 workers being used. 5 here, 4 here, and 5 here. That's 14. What's this? Oh. All of these are supplies. I thought they were houses. Okay. Let me see what this is. The Tycoon crew members are currently unable to access food supplies. Protocols directed under construction of a mess hall. Oh, direct the construction of a mess hall. This building is designed to distribute food from stockpiles to the crew. Guaranteeing access to food supplies would reaffirm... Alright, I'm gonna... What's this? Workshop. Ensure the access to the food. Okay, that's fine. Food. So we got a mess hall, requires 5 members and 5 energy. We're consuming 22 units. And that's 37% of the power available. Where do we even get power from? Just intrinsically in the thing? We have no water. That's a little concerning. But we're not using water either. Water is required for food production. And you do it by transforming ice into water. Okay. We also have a solar system view. Is that us? No, that's not us. What is this? It's a supply ship. Is that our supply ship? Oh, that's a nice transition. Pressing F2. I like that. Okay. What is this? This is the docking bay for the Gothenburg. And I can build a ship. So then what is this? Avoid the supply ship. Oh, we got some probes here. Fleet. Okay, tutorial. People need food to survive. We need a food storage and a mess hall. Okay, so let's just build that. Is there a shortcut for this? Build. I wonder if there's some key bindings. Here we go. Tech tree is F4. There's no shortcut for building? That's no bueno. Alright, let's just click on it then. Build this, rotate it so that it's attached to the road. And then this has got to build, so we need some time to pass. Make this high priority. And then we also need to collect some stuff here. My concern is we're gonna run out of these. The store's up to 100 units. Oh, okay, there's a second row. I didn't see the second row. I was very confused. What this one? This one has 2 rows as well? Yeah, it does. Let's harvest that. Let's build one more of these here. And then I kind of want to make a road here. Okay. Can I move buildings? I probably should have been more careful with my placement. We're in cycle 12. have no notifications. Power. Total capacity 60. Okay. Their happiness. Right, so they don't have a place to rest. Let me build that. Crew headquarters. Here. Pause. Can I move this? How do I move this? Let's build something like that, and then build a road. And then we have 3, 4. How many units is the infirmary? Something like that. How many crew does each building house? I don't know.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Marduk Council member Henry
Feed
Bartier.
100 crew in the mess hall. Okay. Definitely resolve starvation as soon as food is available. We don't want to wait for cycle 15. Okay, let's listen to this transmission. Is it because I'm paused? It might be.
Bonjour, Administrator. What a wonderful day to embrace our fate, don't you think? I'm Henri Barjaville, writer, philosopher, lobbyist, but most of all member of the Marduk Council. I have taken the liberty of personally arranging an exchange out of courtesy with the Oceanabe, a ship in high orbit belonging to one of our commercial allies, the Ashtangites. Even though they are a small organization, the Ashtangites are important partners who share the same pragmatic, moralistic, and spiritual outlook as we do.
So that's the ship we saw.
The Oceanabe will provide us with a source of food whilst carrying out the Tycoon's initial testing. By making it the first exclusive trade partner of the Tycoon, we will demonstrate to our long-term allies that Dolos wishes for them to share in our successes.
Okay.
Please assign a cargo ship so that we can check the trade routines. Administrator, trust in genetic connectors. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern.
That's very cryptic. Conatus. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern. I have no idea what that means, but I know how to build a cargo ship, right? This one. Requires 20 polymers. Okay, so to do that, we need to harvest this polymer. To do that, we need to set a resource here. So let's do that. And then... Actually, I don't want that one. I want this one. And then I want to build another stockpile here. And have that one be this guy. Close the transmission. We want to harvest this stuff. Good. Okay, there's an event available. Some crew members are locking quarters. During human history, unnecessarily homelessness has always been an indicator of civilization decay. Do not reproduce human basics mistakes abroad, the Tycoon. Yeah. That's fine. I'm already building this, so I'm literally building it over here. The question is, how many do I need to house? 85. We're paused, right? So 85 means I need more than 3. So if 3 gives us... 1 gives us 15, 3 gives us 45. That means I need at least another 3 of these. So let's just build that. Here. And then build Does this face it the wrong way? Let me demolish this. I'm worried this is facing the wrong way. I wish there was a way to turn it. So population... Oh no, it's in all directions. We'll do that even just to have some additional space. This is higher priority than the infirmary. This constructs the buildings. There's the guy. He's constructing. One food feeds 15 members. 6 food will feed 85 members. Okay, that's good. This is a meal cycle. This is a time delay, that's fine. Oh, we got a new tutorial. Let me unpause while we read this. Space interactions. Allow you to interact with events on the map. Clicking points of interest will dispatch a ship to that location once it has arrived. Clicking an event icon will allow you to instruct the ship's team how to proceed. Science ships can be built from the docking bay. Okay. And the ships can gain science points. Did we finish building? Wait, I'm confused. I thought I set a cargo ship here. Oh right, we need this supply. So now I can do a cargo ship here. What's this one? Mining ship. We don't need that quite yet. My biggest concern is honestly the food, but since we have a training partner, then we should be okay for a bit. Mining ships. I wonder what they want for their trade. Okay, it's being built. We just housed 15. And we're building the rest, which is fine. Cycle's going a little quick, though. Is there a limit to how much builds a road? Building a road. So this cargo ship construction is separate from the workshop from the looks of it. Oh, we have 54 crew members that are... Wait. What happened? Did one of our citizens die? Oh no, they're in space. Okay. Why are they in space? My cargo ship is not... Very interesting. Okay. We also need to construct a science ship and order the cargo ship to retrieve the food. Okay. In order to retrieve resources, you need a fleet. Cargo ships, mining ships. Your fleet is semi-automated and needs orders to function. Cargo and mining ships have a limited period of autonomy in which they can operate in space. After 10 cycles, they will need to come back for maintenance. If the ship is mid-task, it will complete the task before returning. As with mining, you can assign a mining ship to extract the specific resources by left-clicking the relevant box. With mining ships, with cargo ships, you can do the same, with varying levels of priority. Cargo ships and mining ships can be built with a docking bay. And a docking bay can have like 3 ships, right? Pretty straightforward. So now if I go up here, this is a supply ship. Fleet. Alright, so this guy will go and get the 12 food from here. Or does he just semi-automated so it'll go by itself? Oh, it is. There it is. So it has 1 crew. And that's the one that's in space. Okay, nobody died. We're good. All integrity. Okay, so that guy brought 7 food, which is enough for 1 cycle. It's nothing. Does this guy have more? That's it. That's very worrying. These 2 need a science ship. This one too? Yeah, okay. Okay, let me work on building. Let me work on building a science ship, I think. Okay, we didn't lose any. Good. Oh, and that's the fleet management pass. So, we need a science ship. We have 8 cycles here, so let's make this one high priority. This one high priority. And that's it. This one can be low priority. And now we could probably just speed things up. What's the shortcut for... We fed our entire crew. What is the shortcut for going fast? Keypad plus or minus. Alpha 1, Alpha 2, Alpha 3. What does this mean? No, it works with the numpad. I'll just use that. Alright, and... Good. We housed everybody. Construct a space science ship. I am. Feed these guys. They will in this end of this cycle, actually. So I think we just need to wait for that to finish running. We might actually need 1 more storage facility. So maybe build a road. And then build a storage facility here. And we'll make that as well. Have the alloys. Okay, so is that done? The chip is done? So let me... Science ship. Let me send the science ship here. There it goes.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Good. So now, dismantle the base, or we can exploit the security vulnerability. What security vulnerability? Intelligence. Base is out of commission. Auxiliary systems are operational and can be used to restore power. Okay, so we can restore the power. We've reached the UN base. It's abandoned and depressurized. The surveillance system is still operational. I mean, we're not responsible to the UN, we're responsible to some corporation. So I might as well do that. Okay, good. Hacking in progress. Alright, go hack. Okay, and now this guy needs to be more of this. Oh.
A science ship team has completed a task.
We hacked into the computer system as you ordered and retrieved several relevant research papers. Nice. So we have 10 science. And now you might as well dismantle the base. Alright, so what do I need to do next? Still have a lot of resources, but I have a feeling these are gonna be... Oh. These are impossible to access. What about this guy? Is this also impossible to access? It is. We have 6 people in space. Still have a lot of workers. Still got a good amount of energy. 14 units available.
A science ship team has completed a task.
I kind of want to build this just because I don't really have anything to do right now. I have a feeling I'm going to need it. Just a feeling. So... it's completed the action. Oh, it got the alloy as well. So then does it come back with the alloy? You can build a tech lab. That's true, I forgot about that already. Most technologies can be upgraded. Okay. Or do I need to say, hey, go gather science? No, he doesn't have a science. I didn't want it to come to Earth. I wanted to come to the station. Oh. There we go. So how do I collect the science? It says I have 100 science, and then this one says 99. I'm not sure I understand this. I have 0 science. Let me build the science center. Whoa, that's big. Ah, it doesn't fit. That's really annoying. Oh, but then this won't be nicely aligned either. That's okay. It just needs to be connected a little bit, right? Just put it there for now. I assume I can move it somehow in the future. Build. Sora Fuji. Oh no, we're gonna run out of space, I see. Not that long. Is it going back? No, my fleet is done. I don't know what you can mine. I assume we're gonna need this. But... alright. Let me send them back. I'm not sure I understand. Oh. Ship collecting signs. Oh, so it has to stay there. Okay. I see. Can I pre-assign this? Okay, good.
Administrator, a new request awaits your
Collect
attention.
signs on the moon. Working conditions. Most buildings need workers in order to function. However, if a sector doesn't have enough workers, its inhabitants' working conditions will deteriorate. Working conditions are based on the total number of workers needed in active buildings in some sector. The number of fit workers present in the sector. Oh, and the number of fit workers present in the sector. Injured workers or starving crew are not able to work. Oh, that is a lose condition right there. You need workers to make the farm work, to make the food, but you don't have workers because everyone's starving, then you don't get food, and then it's game over. Very smart. The worse the working conditions are, the less safe workplaces will be. This will lead to accidents. Accidents are part of daily life and cannot be totally avoided. They are very rare in optimal working conditions and can only take the form of breakdowns. Working conditions can be checked in the sector view at the bottom left corner of the screen. To improve working conditions, either turn off buildings or increase the affected sector's population of workers by awakening cryopods. Okay. Let me turn this off. How do I turn this off? I just wanted a place to store everything, so. And then. Okay, so it does reduce the amount of workers needed. How many workers? 30 workers for this. Okay. Well, we don't need this running right now. So we'll just keep it like that. Actually, there's an event here. The lab produces one science every 30 cycles. Ooh, food. Is there any other food? Probe launcher. Repairs the hull. Very interesting. Let us look at this. Administrator reports are being received relating to some optimization protocols on board Tycoon. They indicate that crew members are being overworked. Request additional staff from our partner. Work a few more hours when the future of humanity is at stake is hardly a sacrifice we push on. I'm not opposed to getting the population up, but I'm worried about ready for extraction. Bring the workers here. Okay. Pause. And then my cargo ship should also bring in workers. Okay, and now that I have more workers, I'm fully utilizing the space. I don't know why the truss is low. Okay. Where does it say my population management? Here we go. So we have housing capacity 105. We have 85 population. We're about to get 10, which is 95, which is a little bit more than I'd like to. A little bit more of a margin than I'd like. This isn't Canada. Let's build another one. There we go. Okay, and then all these resources will go here so we can turn this off. And with that, we can delete this road. And this is just producing science. I really want to get this. Oh, I already have... Okay, collected that. That's fine. Oh, I can upgrade stuff. That's cool. Ooh, there's our economy. Get more science. I think I'm gonna do this. Technology tier 2 is required. Is this a tier 2 or is this all tier 1? I don't know. Okay.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Dolus's head of medicine, Dr. Abhinav Munshi.
Sure. Let's listen to
Greetings,
that.
Administrator. I'm Dr. Abhinav Munshi, Dolo's expert in compartmentalism and medicine, and a member of the Marduk Council. I'm glad to finally meet you, even in this digital manner. Your psychological test results were quite impressive. My friend and colleague, Philip Stanford, couldn't be here today, so I will take the role of introducing you to the final stages of the Vol engine integration. Before we get into that, however, we would like you to complete the testing station's exploration and enhancement capabilities. You'll then be able to begin researching the EVA airlock and assess its compatibility with the Tycoon's core systems. I hope that the work of our team will ensure that you are equipped to deal with most situations you encounter up there. Before I leave you, Stanford would like me to remind you that space is a far less fanciful and forgiving environment than science fiction would have us believe. It would be wise to remember that.
Okay, so he wants me to construct the engine and the airlock eventually. Alright, so this has been the state of the game so far. I'm already absolutely loving it. I'm excited to play some more of these sessions and unlock more of the sectors on the spaceship. We also have just unlocked an insect farm, so we can now probably produce food. One food
The science
per
ship
cycle.
has arrived at its destination.
So we need 2 to build enough food or surplus. Then we can investigate Saturn. Let me pause here. That's it for this video, and we'll see you in the next one.